All right, artwork will be on display around the Capitol, and from the Capitol protest today, our cultural expert Jason Joyce, or Double J as I like to call him, has more on what's going on this weekend. Hey Jason, how's it going?
Good. This Double J stuff has got to end.
It's got to end? Come on, I just came up with that this morning.
All right.
It's so new. I think we need to try it out a little bit longer. Maybe it'll grow on you.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see how it goes. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about today, there's, of course, art fair on the square, but we're going to talk about art fair off the square.
Yeah, art fair off the square. A lot of people kind of just march around the Capitol. When you get to Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, hang a right. That's where art fair off the square goes on, and it's all Wisconsin artists. So this is really like the shopping local kind of alternative to art fair on the square, and there's a ton there. I mean, this is really a whole separate art fair, and so that of course is going on all weekend. It's going on at the same time that art fair on the square is taking place, 9 to 6 today, 10 to 5 tomorrow, and again it's Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, pretty much from the Capitol Square all the way to Monona Terrace.
All right, if you get a chance, you can definitely head by and check that out. All right. La Fête de Marquette. Did I get that right?
La Fête de Marquette, exactly right. Your high school French is still working for you there.
College French. I took Spanish in high school.
Nice, good.
And I don't remember anything from either.
Anyway, this is my favorite neighborhood festival of the summer. Takes place over on the east side in kind of a funky parking lot on East Wash and South Dickinson Street, but they've really transformed it this weekend. I was there last night, had a blast, going back today. We've got today highlights include Anders Osborne, who's on at 9:30. That's that big bearded dude that we saw earlier. He does this funky kind of Cajun rock thing. Great, a lot of danceable moments there. Tomorrow, don't miss Rosie Leday. She's on at 3:15, and then the guy with the Indian garb, that's Big Chief Monk Boudreaux. He is one of the original Mardi Gras Indians from New Orleans. He's going to be part of what they're calling the NOLA Jam, which is just New Orleans musicians from all over the place, including, I think, Cyril Neville. One of the Nevilles is going to be there.
Oh, wow.
Anders Osborne is going to take the stage again. That goes on Sunday night, 7:30. The festival is free. There's a dance tent that requires a little extra admission, but a lot of food. They've got a cool little Ferris wheel going on over there, which is a little scarier than you might think just by looking at it. But it's a blast. It really is. The East Side really does neighborhood festivals better than anybody, and this, I think, is the best one they do.
Can I get that name one more time? Big Chief Monk
Boudreaux.
Boudreaux.
Yeah.
That is awesome. All right, signs of protest.
Yeah, I mean, the protests obviously were a historic moment several months ago, and, you know, regardless of which side of the issue you were on, you have to kind of acknowledge that this was a big moment in our city. The Center for Photography at Madison has assembled works from 28 local photographers, and this is all on display at their gallery at 303 South Patterson Street. We've seen a couple of the images here. Obviously, we've seen a lot of the images over the last several months, but this is kind of an opportunity to go back and maybe reflect a little bit, but really see the protests through the eyes of some local photographers, and there's some talented folks working in our city that chronicled this event.
Kind of a different angle to look at the protests, not just for the political aspects, but it was somewhat artistic.
Yeah, and not only that, but they've plucked some little moments out. Some of these photos are pretty humorous, some are a little subtle, you know, emotional.
All right, you didn't like Double J. How about J squared?
Keep working.
Keep working. All right. Thank you, Jason. We appreciate it.